All right. Hopefully this is working. It is receiving the content. And hello, everybody. This is the Fiery Joker. And today we are going to continue with our adventures in Ravnica. Yes. What?
Just that voice.
But yeah. All right. So, last time was a bit of a surprise.
We may have made the stupid mistake of making something explode underground.
Yep.
It wasn't really us. We didn't start.
No, you're not.
Might not have started it, we sure as heck ended it.
Yeah.
All right. So, what are you guys expecting to happen today?
Aren't I almost dying?
The official start of our Gregor owned counter.
Oh, I don't have that sound yet.
Get it? It'll be quite worth
What
it.
does it start at?
8,
Right now you're
6?
at 6.
There's a Gregor. Oh my gosh, we actually are gonna have a Gregor owned counter. That's gonna be hilarious.
Oh my god.
He has
Yeah,
gone
it's
down every session so far, Josh.
Then, did he also go down in section
least-
0?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah,
Well, at least it's not been Yamchud.
All right.
Don't know how to feel about that.
All right. So, what are people? Okay, so just looking at the comments here. What up? A lot of people saying what up. Don't usually get to see this live. So excited. What's this about? Well, yes. For those that don't know, that this is the on my Patreon, there is a particular reward you can receive if you donate enough. You can join this D&D campaign. So there is that. It's a little bit of work on my part, but hey, it's everyone here seems to enjoy it.
That's what we've been saying.
Game Master Anthony donated $2, saying, "Is Gregor now the Krillin of this campaign?"
Come on,
No.
Krillin only died at least once in
4
each
times.
series.
Krillin has 4 deaths, canonically.
Oh.
Yeah. Come on, over here. All right. Where's the?
Got my notebook. Got my pencil. I should have written down session 5 on the next page. That should be fine.
All right. So, making sure that the donation thing works. Uh-oh. I don't think the donations are working. The donation which is working.
There's always got to be that one technical difficulty.
Yep, it wouldn't be a Fire Joker stream without a technical difficulty.
It wouldn't be a stream period without a technical difficulty. I've had enough of them.
Yep, same here.
Alright. Well, just gonna... Right now, we're just gonna try and figure things out. Anywho, why don't we get this game started? Alright, so, in the last session, you all decided to take a breather after your little adventure and stop by Gregor's home. It was very, very nice, very, very upper class, and after eating a little bit and enjoying a little bit of the high life, you discovered 2 more party members. One, the Gongoroth, the Boros warrior, and Koss the is a scientist who was looking for a weird that had escaped from Nivix. His orders were either to bring parts of it back or destroy it, and you all decided to help him. By going into the sewer and finding this weird, you decided to destroy it underground, which unfortunately caused rocks to fall and half of you to get out safely, but not all of you. And this is where our story continues. Welcome back to Ravnica, the Living Maze.
Okay, the music kind of reminds me of Legend Dragoon for some reason. I don't know why.
Well, it's not.
I know. I think it's similar to, like, Crystal Palace, but it's not that.
All right, so if I can do this right. So we move over to here. This is done.
Is everyone else seeing only black?
In a minute.
No, I actually can see fine.
All right.
There we go.
So,
There we go.
all of you have moved out of the sewers. And you immediately, as you move out of the sewers, you are immediately greeted by a large contingency of Azorius arresters.
Uh-oh.
Bro.
What? All right, so immediately one looks familiar to you. He is the one known as Corvo. He looks to you and says, "Can you please tell me what happened to you? There was a large explosion underneath the streets, and we would like to know what is going on."
Okay, so we're kind of in a little bit of a good news, bad news situation. Good news, we found a blister coil weird and we stopped it. Bad news, it exploded and half of our friends are stuck down that well. Or sewer.
Yeah, Corvo's eyes narrow at you. So you've willingly admitted to causing vandalism.
Darn.
No, I believe you misinterpret us. In the course of attempting to capture a weird, it was unfortunately destroyed. Though it was not us which pressured it to be quite so explosive.
It appears we have two conflicting testimonies, and I'm afraid I'm going to have to take all of you in for questioning. Do not. Please, it's like a couple of the arresters move forward. Please do not resist.
Very well, we just ask that you spare some help for our comrades who were trapped in the tunnels.
Corvo sighs. We will determine if you are telling the truth when we are at the station. Immediately, as they get closer to you, a giant patch of fog moves in. Immediately obscuring all sight.
Okay, so run or
It's like you feel to Arwen, you feel the presence of someone behind you.
crud.
It's like a voice into your ear. If you want your friends alive, you will do as I say.
Okay.
follow me.
All right.
It's
Should I tell the-
immediate
should
through
I
the
tell the
fog.
others?
Through the fog, you hear like noises of like all the Azorius arresters going, "Ah, what's going on? Ah, what's that? What's going on? Find them!"
Hey, guys, follow me, or at least try to follow me.
Can we see each other when we're that close?
Yes, when you're that close.
Alright, so I guess that would mean we can follow.
Watch the manhole.
All right. So, immediately, heading over. Immediately, this fellow brings you over to an area that seems to be a back alley, and he's walking up to you and says, "All right, that was close. All right, I know where your friends are, and I can take you to them."
Oh, thanks, and good.
That would be helpful. Though, if you don't mind my rudeness, who are you?
He blinks twice at you. It's like, that is a question I cannot answer at the moment. Or ever.
Yeah, fine by me. If he's gonna be helping us get our party back together, it's good enough for me.
Hmm.
One thing, first thing I'm going to ask you to do is to follow me. He points over to a manhole. We are going to go around.
Okay.
All right. He lifts. Blue glow emanates from his hand, and then the manhole just lifts upward. It's like, do you trust me?
Well, since you've probably
It's
got
either-
us some of that fixed.
It's either that or the arresters, and you certainly seem more helpful.
Yes.
I say we go.
Good. I was afraid I would have to blackmail you.
Think you could blackmail me?
Oh yes, I could blackmail you because you all willingly walked away from Azorius arresters, you're going to be now charged with evading arrest.
Oh shoot! I always forget a rule. I always forget about a rule.
All right, down you go.
All right, I'll go.
Yep.
I'm kind of along for the ride. I feel like I'm still unconscious at this point.
Yep, you're still you're gonna try and wake him up, or?
Oh yeah, I'll splash some sewer water onto his face.
That is cruel.
Hey,
Talk
you
about
want
crappy
it?
awakening.
Hey,
Talk about a crappy awakening.
Oh gosh.
hey, it's just as effective as smelling salts.
All right, so you splash very foul-smelling sewer water on his on his face, and then he wakes up.
Okay,
I think we found our Yamcha.
did anyone get
Oh,
the
boy.
license of that cart that hit me?
18.
It's like you wake up and you see yourself back in the sewers with being led by a Demeter agent.
Oh,
That's
welcome back
going-
to the world of living.
Okay, what happened while I was unconscious?
Rocks fell. Almost everyone died.
Looks around. Okay. A, why is there 4 of us? B, where's half our party? And C, who's that guy?
I don't know. I don't
He
know.
won't say.
And he won't say.
Okay, is there anything else of importance that happened while I was unconscious?
Nope.
Well, you're now a wanted fugitive.
Right. Right.
Great. Okay, so we are down half our party. We don't know if they're alive, possibly.
Oh. Okay. Barbara Wilson, super chat, $2. I was swimming in raw sewage. I love it. I love it. No, you don't. You really don't. Anywho.
Gross.
Is that a reference to something?
Anywho, so you continue walking down the sewer, and that is where we are going to move around to.
Okay.
Where is it? Where?
There we go.
So, I'm going to zoom out a little bit. So,
Okay.
so yes, you all find yourselves, Gongoroth, Sonata, and Gregor. You all wake up suspended over a giant pool of sewer water.
I wake up, and upon seeing the sewer water and the fact that I'm covering it, I immediately start freaking. Boo water! Boo water!
Are we hanging upside
I'm
down by our
alive,
feet?
but now I wish I
No,
wasn't.
you're not hanging upside down, but you are hanging upside up, and you have chains attached to your arms and legs.
Ew.
Are our heads at least above the water?
Yes, you are suspended above it.
I'm alive, but now I wish I wasn't.
And immediately you feel a sharp pain be lobbed at your face, Gregor.
Ah!
And it's like you
What
see,
in the nine hells was that?
and then you see a giggling coming from off to the side. 2 points.
Great. Bloody Rakdos. Just what my day needed.
Just what you needed? No, this is just what we needed. Hey, I bet I can hit the cute one.
Do it.
No. No.
All right, another one of the
Distant me.
Yeah, another one of the cultists throws out the throws a rock at Sonata and hits her in the face.
I'm gonna get you back for suggesting you do that to him, Gregor.
Oh, that's not a good reaction. I wonder if the Boros over there will get a better reaction. They throw a rock at you, Gongoroth.
I just stay silent, knowing that any sort of retaliation will probably kill me.
These guys are not any fun. What are we going to do? I know. They move over. This one guy moves over to a wheel on the side, and he starts pulling it down. Then you realize that as he's rotating it, you're slowly being lowered into the sewage water.
Oh, crap.
Oh.
Well played.
That was not meant to be funny.
Too
It's
bad.
It's like they see your faces of panic, and then they start giggling again. Hey, you want me to do it a little bit lower? Oh no, maybe I was a bit too much. Maybe I'll do it higher. No, lower, higher, lower, higher. It's like, ooh, look at the Orzhov over there. Oh, look at his very fine, beautiful robes. It'd be a real shame if someone.
I'm not wearing my robes. They were packed away. I'm just in my chainmail.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look at the Orzhov over there. It'd be a real shame if someone soiled him. He starts lowering you further and further.
Oh, God damn it, just slit my guts open like a decent rock ghost. Look at you amateurs.
Amateurs, said the one who got his head knocked. Said the ones who got their heads blocked off. And then another cultist steps forward. And you must not know much about the Rakdos if you think this is going to be the extent of our fun.
I think we have a good idea.
Oh, that must be the case. Look at you. Was Rakdos so displeased that with your with the past performances that you have to resort to literal toilet?
Hey! Do not be dissing the toilet humor. It is very... It's like it's never about the joke itself. It's how you tell the joke. And judging from my friends here, it's bloody hilarious. But if it's not a little too much for you, if our humor is a little too edgy, you just don't get it.
Not edgy. More like literally, and Gregor says the S word.
Then all of a sudden, all of them start giggling. Hey! He can make a joke!
I have to be. It's the only one who can make a joke here. Because this isn't funny. This isn't funny in the slightest.
Oh, but it's funny for us, and that's all that matters.
I've seen mimes funnier than you.
Immediately, one of the cultists puts his hand over his heart. Oh, oh, oh! That hurts so much. Oh, oh! His words are hurting me. Make him stop.
I know you're making fun of me, you drama queen. Literally nothing about this is impressive.
Oh, so you want us to try a little harder?
You don't have to love pain so much. How about you let me out so I can teach you how funny I can be?
Immediately, they start laughing at you. Yeah, you must be pretty stupid to think we're that stupid.
I don't think you're stupid, just boring.
Well, it's not about what you like, it's about what we like. Anywho, I think we've had enough. What do you say we drown them into unconsciousness? They start lowering you further down into the sewer water.
I just hold my breath.
Yeah.
All right.
Same.
And so it's yes, you are now torso up in sewer water. It's like, take a deep breath. It might be your last.
Coming from you, mouth breathers, that you must have personal experience.
Yeah, there's hope for you yet. Now, and immediately he just gives it a big shunk, and now you're all underwater. Gonna have to ask all of you to roll Constitution saves.
Alright.
Oh,
Nice.
All right.
Constitution, right?
Yep, Constitution save. Okay, so. So yeah, Gregor, as much as because you were trying so hard to badmouth them, you take a very late breath.
Oh.
Yeah. And all of a sudden, you guys stop getting suspended under the water, and you're being slowly lifted out. By Gregor and Yeah, Gregor, I'm afraid you are now sickened.
Joy.
I mean, I would too.
Yeah, so you all are suspended out, and you all see every single cultist lying on the floor dead. And you see a person in a black robe with a shining blue dagger lifting you out, next to the mechanism, lifting you out. You're all in a bit of a pickle right now, aren't you? How to get you out of this?
In more ways than one. Oh.
I'm trying to wonder, how did they actually get you attached to that? He just starts moving around. He's really scratching his head trying to figure this out.
If you got a rope, you could tie it to. You could try to lasso our feet, lower the chains, and as we lower, you can pull us to you.
Give me a second. I'll figure this out. He steps away from sight. Then immediately you notice that the chains are. Yeah, it's like the mechanism. You're being moved forward across.
Oh, that works too.
There we go. There's always another mechanism. So,
I think I'm going to need a tonic. And he just barely stops himself from hurling.
oh gosh, it's someone in the comments section said, "Yeah, I think that's another for the Gregor owned count."
So 7.
7 and counting.
Yeah, I'm pretty much just a designated butt mucking for this camp.
That's not always a bad thing. Anyways, it says like, "Whew, you stink." Anyways, my boss wants to see you. I suggest you follow me.
Do I figure out that he's a mirror agent?
You're pretty sure he's Demir agent. The black and blue robes are a dead giveaway.
As long as it doesn't involve messing with our heads, lead the way.
He sighs. I can't guarantee that. Connor Johnson, $2. Am I familiar with the books of Aaron Carl? No. Anyways, so he leads you on, and if I could be. Right. And so he lead. Oh, come on. Oh no, it's frozen. Come on. Come on. You nice. You nice. Videos. Okay. So nice. And all right. Come on. Shoot. There we go. So, you actually, as you're moving along, you see a bunch of very strange imagery, and I want you three to roll perception checks.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Did my bad luck finally go away?
No.
Oh.
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 So yeah, Gregor, unfortunately, you fall. So yeah, you fall face first into the muck again.
Yep. Designated butt monkey.
Yeah. Also, Gongoroth, from your training and looking at of other guilds, especially in regards to Demir agents, you start looking around and seeing various bits of Demir imagery. Like, if you look at something in the right perspective, it looks like the Demir symbol. If you look at droplets of water or bricks with a certain very subtle discoloration, you see the Demir logo. You're pretty sure you're heading towards the mythical area of Duskmantle.
Very clever.
And as you turn a corner, you see the rest of the... everyone sees each other, being led by two Dimir agents. The two Dimir agents look towards each other, and then they silently nod. It's like, you may speak with each other for about 2 minutes. We have to go find our boss. And then they just simply vanish in a puff of smoke.
Oh, thank God you're alive.
You're alive. Excellent. I thought we
Yeah.
were going to have to rescue you.
Well,
Gregor, did you get paler?
Gregor almost died again, and he's sick, so I wouldn't recommend going near him.
This seems... Is this typical behavior for him?
Unfortunately.
Never in my life have I been so humiliated.
We shall have to take extra care with you then.
Yeah, buck up. It only goes downhill from here.
How reassuring. Does anyone have something I can wipe my face with?
Yeah, I pull out a full water skin. All right, here, go ahead and use this.
Thank you. And I clean my face off.
All right.
Make sure you save some for the rest of us.
No, mine now.
All right.
Sylvas walks back over to Gregor and smacks him.
Oh,
Fine,
back.
the rest of you can use it.
Oh, what happened? Why are you smacking him?
Stole the water skin.
Oh.
Well, I said that out of character, so...
Oh. Didn't know it was out of character. You need to speak up saying that was out of character. Then I retract that.
Mm-hmm.
Though seriously, I do hand the water skin back to him.
All
no,
right.
I'm just passing it around to everyone, because sure we all could use a good rinse.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like if you look around at the imagery, you see like several dead bodies floating in stagnant water. You see, in fact, you're pretty sure you heard a couple screams echoing throughout these very dark halls.
What's a waste of perfectly good corpses? I mutter.
Yes, they would make lovely experimental fodder. But these look a little too corrupt.
Yeah. Probably just give him a proper burial later. Or feed him to something. But I don't think that's actually wise.
I wouldn't recommend eating one of these.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that.
So,
You know, Sully will probably enjoy it.
so why are you guys down here?
I could ask you the same question. How did you find us?
We didn't. We were being suspended over a pit by a couple of Rakdos cultists before that Dimir agent came in to freed us.
Sorry, I thought that... Sorry, I thought that was someone else.
No. I'll just say my piece then. We were just led down here by someone. I just woke up in the sewers. Ow.
Wait, you woke up in the sewers? I thought you guys made it out.
No, we did, but then we went into another section of sewers after the mirror guy saved us from Inquisitors, was it? Some authority figure. Who really cares?
I'm gonna get you back for how you woke me up there, Arwen.
Hey, if I had some smelling salts, I would have used them. But I just decided to grab the nearest thing that would actually wake you up. So it was that.
Why? What did he use?
Sewer water. I guess that makes 6 of us that have gotten into the sewer water.
I tried to stifle a giggle.
And the way you look like you dunked yourself in multiple times.
Not of my own accord.
Fair enough.
All right. one of the Demir agents appears in another puff of smoke. My boss wishes to see you.
I guess if we want to know what's going on, we don't have much of a choice.
I mean, this city already has a lot of secrets, and the Demir know a lot, so might as well follow.
I imagine the bodies are also a warning if we try anything funny.
Oh no, really?
No, you're right. They're probably just ambiance.
This being the Undercity, I wouldn't count on. I've heard rumors of what they do down here.
So you enter this small little house, but led by one of the Demir agents. It's very incredibly dark.
Fine.
So we just
And he's beckoning you to follow.
That's what I'm gonna do.
I'm so glad I have night vision.
Nifty.
I try to keep my eyes out in case they try to spring something on us.
And do be careful, guys. These Demir do tend to, I don't know, just kind of appear out of nowhere, as we've seen lately.
You enter a large chamber, and then all of a sudden, a bright flash of light completely illuminates the entire area.
Ow! Going from night vision to this, it hurts.
And in the back, you see a strange, dark, hooded figure. You notice that the air just seems to twist and ripple around him. He walks forward, and immediately the people around him just bow their heads in absolute reverence. You can, from under his hood, you see a glowing pair of orange eyes just looking between you, studying you silently. This is incredibly frustrating. Not
See what, pray tell.
I suppose you are owed that much. I am Lazar, head of House Demir.
Interesting.
So,
I suppose we don't need to introduce ourselves. You're probably informed well in advance, as is typical for you, Demir.
yes, I am aware of all of you. The scientist Koss, the anarch Arwen, the dancer Sylvas. You see him wink under his hood. The priest Gregor, the warrior Gongoroth, and the very tragic bounty hunter Sonata.
I raise my eyebrow at this.
Same.
Yes, there is little that escapes me, but that is not the point. I did not come here to flaunt my feathers like some prim peacock. I came to tell you all that you are not in danger, at least from us.
but
Okay.
we are indeed.
that's-
Are you familiar with the one entity known as Carex?
We've ran
Uh,
into him a few times.
Rhetorical question, I know.
I never heard of him.
Hmm.
Well, rather, 4 of us are.
Well, for those not in the know, Carex is an entity that has shown up recently as a blip on our scans, and this is a very strange and interesting individual. We know not who he is, why he is here, where he is coming from, what are our goals, and every attempt to try and study and get information on this individual is proven difficult. I have lost many good agents.
Perhaps he is not of this plane.
Possibly, we do not know. However, Calrix has taken a very strange interest in you, all of you. I do not know why this is, and I hate not knowing why this is. But
Then we are.
for some reason, he wants all of you alive. So if
And
keeping you alive gets us closer to the mystery that surrounds this strange bard, then it is of benefit to both of us that you stay alive. I am here to tell you that from now on, you will no longer be hunted or assassinated by any agents of House Demir until this little mystery of this character is resolved. After which, if anyone wants an assassination attempt against you, they can have it. You have the protection of House Demir for now.
Yeah.
Wonderful ally to be. To be sure.
I guess that makes my job easier because I've had to keep Gregor alive this whole time.
But I suppose you're not doing this out of the generosity of your own heart.
No,
Besides, Calrex, I take it you want something from us in return.
not really. All I want is for you to stay alive. And
I
if a Demir agent happens to show up, I expect your full cooperation. You see his eyes begin to flash red very briefly. I would hate to have to force information extraction.
Oh, you can change the color of your eyes. I can do that too.
He said,
Well,
it's like you see his features briefly shift. He pulls down his hood, and then he looks exactly like you.
Oh, that's a neat trick. I want to learn that.
yes, it does seem a useful power.
Yep.
Don't toy.
This employment. You want you want to know
Garuda, you're having a bit of a static issue.
How about now?
You're a little quiet.
Ah,
Hello?
Hello?
There we go.
There we go.
I didn't even touch anything.
That's
Weird.
Anyways.
Oh no, I wasn't toying with you. I just thought that was cool.
So I suppose you can understand what happens now. You will have the protection of House Demir, but if you prove too costly to try and keep alive, Well, we won't save you. We will attempt to keep you protected, but should you abuse this privilege, should you grow careless, then we shall simply have to extract the information another way. Are we understood?
Crystal.
Twice.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Good.
Investigators and bait rolled into one. A great deal for you, no doubt.
And what of the authorities arrest us after some of our party members?
That has already been taken care of. A simple whisper here, a simple memory spell there. It was just a simple engineering accident.
Okay, fair enough.
The Izzet are going to be a little embarrassed and having their hands full trying to fix the little PR scuffle, but you know how things are. A single whisper has so much power.
And one other thing. You don't know much about Calrex, but do you know where he has been?
Well, my agents have told me that he does frequent the 4th Precinct.
It all comes back to the 4th precinct out of character.
Yes. So I would take your search to that particular area. There have been a lot of kidnappings there, and so it would probably behoove you to try searching for where they might be stashing a lot of bodies.
Fun.
All right. Now, sleep. Immediately your vision goes dark. When you wake up, you find yourself back at Gregor's estate.
What is with these
All
wake
cla-
up, fall asleep, wake up, fall asleep?
Clean, pristine, wounds cleaned and dressed. You wake up perfectly fine and well rested.
Okay, I need to find a spell that those guys know and have that for me forever because I am a terrible sleeper.
I might be able to help you with that. I can put you to sleep if you need it. It might not have been as powerful as they had it, but
I think I need that powerful.
You don't need magic, just knock him over the back of the head.
Rude.
But effective.
I was just
Yeah,
about
to
to
give
say
him
that.
Thanks.
I love the con here. It's like the Men in Black showed up, flashed the thingies, and made up something. Oh my gosh, the Dimir are the Men in Black.
Yep.
Oh
Oh boy.
Oh my gosh, I need to text that to my friend. He identifies as It's like I need to text that to the friend. He identifies as Dimir. It's a ATM, but someone in the comments just said that Dimir are the Black.
Oh, this must be one of those time to take a selfie moments.
All right, but yes, you are now in Gregor. You have woken up in Gregor's estate. What do you do?
Is it morning?
Yes.
All right, pancakes.
I'm gonna try and figure out where the heck I am because I've never been here before.
I head over to the bathroom and immediately get the scrubs out of my life.
You're already clean.
Yeah, you're already clean.
Yeah, but
Make you feel it. You
One-
still feel it.
my soul still needs cleansing.
Your soul still needs cleansing.
I've got some recommendations for that.
Sonata just
So
asks.
Sylvas is shuddering a bit.
Sonata just asks Gregor if he has like any strong alcohol, cause she needs it after, cause she needs a drink after encountering that other
We have a
guy.
stocked a cabinet of schnapps. Help yourself.
You know what? If I find the others making breakfast, I'm going to, well, let's see. I've got those mimic things, right? Mimic tentacles?
I don't think we plucked any of them.
I did.
No. Oh.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna go fill up my water skin.
And now I'm hungry, so I'm going to try and make mimic tentacles.
We're in Gregor's apartment.
Oh, by the way, Josh,
Yes.
you know my other contact, my non-guild contact?
Yes.
I was hoping to gain contact with him.
All right. Non-guild. Yes. Yes. Yes, you may. Yes, you may.
Where might I find a shop?
All you really have to say is you want to go there.
Well, I want to go there.
Okay. So.
Alone.
Yeah. Oh, so okay. So you are leaving that. So you are leaving the estate. Is anyone else going to do anything?
I can ask Gregor what's going on and what he's doing.
I'm going on a simple errand.
Okay, do you want us to stay here and get something to eat while we wait for you?
Help yourself.
Okay.
I'll have mimic tentacles ready when you get back.
All
Are
right.
you sure you don't want to bring someone with? Because if someone's after us, then going alone may be one of the worst things we can do right now.
Oh, I'm sure it's fine. The Demir said they would handle it, didn't they?
That might be still a little too risky.
So yeah, I head over to my desk.
All right. So you head over to the shopping district in precinct 1, and then you come across this very gangly black-haired blacksmith. He is covered in soot, and his eyes are very sunken in. He's got very long his black hair is very long and unkempt. He looks up at you and gives you a smile.
Maximus, how are you?
Yeah, I do fine, but I'm pretty sure I already paid you yesterday.
No. It's absolutely fine. I'm just here on a different kind of business.
Different kind of business, you say? Oh. Do tell.
Yes. I am hoping to partake in some of your services. I give him a double wink as a little code. Meaning
Right.
meet in the basement. Meet in the I'm telling him to meet me in the cellar biz shop.
All right. Come with me. Right. You go back into the cellar, and he starts and he speaks to you into a very hushed voice. All right. What is this about?
Correct.
I see. There was you see him reach into his sleeve and pull out a long spindle of blue magic. This message was sent out to all the Demir agents. So yes, we are familiar with the name.
I have a part of the men and heading out into Precinct 4, and I'm going to need some backup.
You will have Demir agents watching over you. However, you must understand that by the very nature of our work, we must remain hidden.
Precisely why I came to you.
I'm pretty sure there are already people around trying to gain information, and I'm pretty sure there's also people keeping an eye on this conversation. So.
But that's not about that. It's an opportunity to help move you up the Demir ranks.
It's like he immediately, his eyes lighten up. He's like, I'm listening.
We need someone to help cover ground in finding. They say that there's been a spate of kidnappings in Precinct 4, but
yes.
As of right now, he has had the upper hand on us by knowing where we've been. We need someone to help us cover our ground faster.
You broke up a little bit there?
Oh.
Yeah.
We need someone to help us cover more ground. Perhaps find out where they're keeping the bodies that they made off with.
If we knew where it was, we would have told you already. You're going to do a little bit of things yourself. It's as much as this Calrax has moved up on the priority ladder, we still have other secrets and other bits of knowledge, other bits of scouting, other bits of surveillance that we still need to do. You have been bumped up on the priority list, but I ask that you not grow too entitled.
I understand. I was just hoping you might want a piece in on the action.
Unfortunately, I'm a little busy, but I'll see what I can do about clearing my schedule next time.
It was good talking with you, Maximus.
Maximus. Such a silly name.
But you picked it.
Snooty district. Alright, so, conversation over. So we move back to Gregor's house. People are taking, I'm guessing people are taking liberties with the eat whatever food you want.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I am trying to make pancakes, and the butler isn't letting me.
All right. So the butler's no. Pancakes are just such a common of food. Oh.
And that's what makes them good.
No. We need to do better. You need to have eggs Benedict. You ever had eggs Benedict?
Yeah, and they're boring.
Can I step in here? Well, maybe there's a different way you can do it. I know pancakes might be a commoner food, but have you tried making new recipes with them? Like, say, adding fruit or adding different syrups?
I don't think
like blueberries
with gold leaf.
I don't think you understand. All right. I don't think there's something you don't understand about high society. There's these little thing called appearances. No matter how good the food may be, if we do not eat what is deemed in food, high class food, it could ruin us. So if you try to make pancakes and if the neighbors get a whiff of it, they could use it to blackmail us. So you are not making pancakes!
I gotta
Just
wonder
cook them
what this
some
guy
sausage
thinks about me
omelets.
trying to cook
Everything.
eggs.
Just cook some sausage omelets. They'll be fine. I say as I come in.
Yeah. Gregor. So Gregor, they are trying to make pancakes.
Yes, they are trying to make pancakes. We aren't.
What of the neighbors, sir?
If we make the
What's up with-
pancakes, then you won't be held accountable. So you can't be blackmailed for something you never made. Right?
And what's up the neighbors?
This is a big mistake.
Once we make enough money, they'll be wanting to make pancakes. Will become the in food.
Exactly.
It's called being a trendsetter.
If you say so, sir.
If it really bothers you, just plate it with gold.
He rolls his eyes. He said, "Gold is not in."
Well, maybe there's some high class fruits or high class stuff that you can put in the pancake batter or something. Could I roll a persuasion check?
Sure.
Okay, I'll roll a persuasion check. Oh, that. First of all, let's get on to the right thing. There. That's not the. That works.
Yep. Fine. I still think this is a bad idea.
Can I get mine with chocolate chips?
You see the butler look at you through gritted teeth. Don't push it. All right, so immediately when he comes out with a stack of he comes out with a lot of ingredients for pancakes, and you all have a very hearty commoner breakfast.
Yeah.
You'll have to forgive my butler Tertullian. He sort of doubles as my public relations.
Fair enough. That's understandable, but like I said, sometimes you can throw different things in it, and it won't turn out as commoner food. You'd be surprised.
Tertullian, a glass of Merlot, please.
Very good, sir.
So, precinct 4.
Yep, we go back to the Pisswater District.
Are we still, like, on a wanted list or something? Or at least half of us?
No. The Izzet took care of that.
Demir.
Or sorry, Demir.
I suppose my superiors won't be terribly pleased with me. But then again, they have no idea where I went.
You also caught the thing in the end.
So naturally, they'll know where you've been.
Well, I'm sure it'll turn out fine. It was that fool's creation anyway.
Fool?
Fool's creation?
Yes, another one of their researchers, and incompetent by any standard. He was the one who let it free in the first place.
Did his name happen to be Ernie? Or Ernest?
I don't believe so.
Oh, I thought it was him. He's the one that got me kicked out of the tavern.
So, you never did tell us who this Calrex person is.
Yes.
I suppose that's an interesting story. Long story short, we originally met him as a bard that was playing in a tavern back in, what was it, District 5. We met him. Yeah, it was the District 5 tavern. Turns out he was working on his own to, for some unknown reason, apparently he wants us alive if what the Demir say is true. Otherwise, we have no other real information about him.
Alright.
People in the comments are debating. It's like, hey, what guild would I be? It's like, I see Josh as would Josh be more Rakdos or Izzet? I see Josh as more Boros. I'm pretty sure I've identified as Boros several times.
And yet you've got the color scheme. You've got the color scheme of the Rakdos.
I'm a Dimir. I suppose that makes us natural end.
Oh no! One of my best friends is Dimir.
I know, I'm just joking.
Yeah.
Would that happen to be Luna Corva?
Yeah. I
kind of figured.
I'm a Dimir Orzhov.
I'm a bit of a Boros Selesnya.
I don't really have one.
Don't care.
Yeah. Yeah, the guy in the comments that says, I win. Anywho.
Okay, then. So I guess District 4, we better get the move on.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, so.
Right.
So, yes. So, yes. Heading out from Gregor's mansion, you decide you have a decision to make. Are you going to travel through the Undercity, which is faster, or are you going to travel over land, which is safer?
I've had enough of the
Overland.
sewers.
Staying out of the sewers.
Topside.
Yeah, we've had enough of the sewers.
All of us got plastered with the sewer water. We don't need any more, thank you.
Screw the sewers.
Don't worry, Gregor will just have to find some other way to screw up. Gotta go for variety here.
Alright, so.
That being said, did any of us see Calrax while we were in the sewers?
I think it was me.
Yeah, you're the one that got the roll.
I saw a figure, but not exactly sure if it was Calrex.
Do you tell us that you saw?
Huh?
Or do you keep that to your...
I thought I brought it up before this entire place started caving in.
No, we didn't have time. Basically, you saw him, and then the seals started collapsing, and we panicked.
Yeah. Alright.
Right. I'll bring it up sooner or later.
Alright, so. You're heading off?
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, so. As you're moving through the first district, you're going to have to ask everyone to make a perception check. If you could be so kind.
Natural 1? No, an 8.
Oh!
Oh!
There we go.
There you go.
Okay.
I'm matching rolls with Ghost.
Alright, so. As you're walking, a phrase a phrase catches your ear. It's a, oh, did you hear? A most dreadful moaning was coming from the plaza today. My friend says she saw wailing spirits floating over the park. I wish they'd stay in the bank.
Wailing spirits. What have you seen this spirit?
You walk up to her and you say, it was in the plaza.
And headed towards the park, you say?
Yeah, I was coming from the plaza and it was floating over the park, and it was the most dreadful moaning. It It's like, I don't mind the ghosts as long as they're quiet, but these loud ones are very upsetting.
It's like them over the thralls. Mind, would you care point us in its direction?
I'm sorry?
Would you care pointing us into... Would you care pointing us in its direction?
Oh, yes, it's to the northwest.
Thank you. Have a lovely day.
Thank you. So are you so you're all gonna follow this little rumor?
I am.
Yeah, it's the only thing that I've got so far.
All right. Well, you're still in the
sounds
first.
fun.
You're still in the first precinct.
Yeah, it's pretty much my... It's pretty much guild duty for me.
Yeah.
Hmm.
All right. So,
I guess we're going side questing first.
yep, side quest. So you head over to the garden, and you see this ghost who is just floating over the garden, just weeping and wailing. What do you do?
So do any of you guys know how to exercise spirits or speak with them?
What kind of this ghost? What does it look like? Does it look human, elvish?
It just looks like sort of. It's like ghosts in Ravnica. They have like sort of these black and white robes, like covering most of their features, but it does look vaguely humanoid.
Yeah. I think I'll leave this one to you, Gregor.
What a fine morning we have here.
It's that you don't really have the thing's attention.
Why aren't you not over at Orzhov?
It's still flying around, weeping and wailing.
I have a mighty need to poke it.
Oh no.
Anybody want to stop me?
I cast Hold Person on it.
Cast hold person.
Yeah.
Go for it.
I love how I can basically now just abuse his domain spell.
Yeah, cast it. All right, hold person. A humanoid that you can see within range. Yeah, isn't humanoid that you can.
Wait, humanoid.
Yeah.
So it might not work on this.
Yeah. Yeah, these are. Yeah, technically they're undead.
Alright, I'll cast Can I cast another spell, or...
Yeah.
Alright, I cast Command.
Command. All right. Do it.
Halt!
Command. All right. Halt. Okay, so let's see if how he does on his saving throw. So that I'm pretty sure it did not pass it, but I'm going to double check because I am very ridiculous. Let's see here. All right, yeah, it did not pass. All right, so it's immediately the ghost just stops.
Now, tell me what you're doing out here, before I lose my patience.
All right, you see that it's pointing towards you see that it's pointing towards the ground.
I see. What about the ground?
It's just continuing to point at it and just weeping and wailing.
Is someone buried there?
You're not really getting much out of the thing. You just hear.
Ow.
Yeesh.
Perhaps an insight check?
I'll try making.
Sorry, what?
Sky suggested an insight check.
All right. All right. So you're looking at you're figuring this, that you kind of piece together what's going on in your head. It's like this thing is obviously looking around for something that it lost, and it hit. You're pretty sure it hid something around here that's no longer here.
Is there a possession of yours was lying around here that you lost in life?
All you get in responses is just more.
You know, you could give us a thumbs up or thumbs down to answer.
Just get rid of it already. It's too noisy.
May I make an intimidation check because Gregor's really starting to lose his patience.
Sure.
Sylvas is backing up.
So yeah.
Oh no, that's why I backed up.
Okay, so you know what? Okay, so you
I try to tell him to shut up, but I immediately go hoarse when I try to do so.
Well, yeah, you try to tell him to shut up, but you accidentally step into a little prairie dog barrel and then trip forward and fall on your face.
Are you trying to make me trip at every opportunity?
That's 8. It's 8 now.
Alrighty.
Gosh, are you trying to make me trip at every opportunity?
It's always the most fun way to deal with a nat 1. Well, I could always say something just comes out and tries to eat you if that's a little more up your alley.
Tripping's fine, thank you.
I hate you.
Your tears are delicious. They taste of salt.
Love salt. I've got some right here.
Maybe something's buried underneath where the ghost is trying to get to, but you just can't exactly grab it without a physical form or something.
Meanwhile, Gregor tries to get his foot out of the prairie dog. How are there even prairie dogs out here?
The prairie dog killed him.
Is that even a prairie dog hole?
Prairie dog, gopher, synonymous.
Chipmunk.
Well, if we can't figure out what this thing wants, then maybe we should find someone who can.
I
Because
think for later, I guess.
Do any of you have locate up?
No.
Okay, what?
Any of our spellcasters here besides me, do any of you know locate?
I do not.
I do not.
Yeah. Alright. So, what do you... So, what are you gonna do?
I think we're pretty much stumped here. I can't think of anything.
I'm over
We
this.
could just ignore it.
You deal with him.
Unless we can,
Go ahead.
unless we can find someone who can speak to this thing clearly and get a actual response out of it, then I don't think there's anything we can do here.
Maybe try speaking in that weird language you have. That worked. That seemed to work the last time we dealt with the ghost.
Which one, Vulcan?
Well, Sylvas doesn't know the name of the language, but I'm assuming it was a weird language to him. The one that seemed to work for the ghost last time.
Yeah, Veldoc. I speak to him, Veldoc. Can you please tell us what is going on? I am losing my patience here.
All you get in response is, "Ah!"
Hello, new meme.
This really isn't productive.
Nope.
That's it. Casting Sacred Flame on him.
Oh,
Definitely
go
back
for
in
it.
now.
Go for it.
I'm staying out of this.
That is not a pass. Okay, so you shoot. It's like 110% done. You stretch forth your hand and shoot out shoot out white and red fire, and it engulfs the ghost and causes it to dissipate.
Oh,
Well, that was a simple fix.
I don't know why you just couldn't have done that to begin with.
Already wasted enough time here. Let's just go.
All right.
Yes, agreed.
so is it gone permanently, or is it going to come back?
Who knows? Who cares?
In the name of all that is holy, I hope it is the former.
Mhm. So, heading up to precinct 4. Oh, whoops, wrong button. And where's the city? Okay.
wrong button. Is that close to the wrong lever?
All right. So, and you are all supposed to be not right there, but down here. All right. So, you have entered the 4th district. The sounds of the smell of okay. Yes. The faint smell of ash and sounds of crackling lightning and military drills and the occasional metal clanging against metal.
Sounds fun.
All right. So, what do you do?
Should we try gathering information?
I think that's the only thing we can do at this point.
That is literally the reason we're here.
Yeah.
Do you have a suggestion as to a way to actually do that, though?
Usually I would suggest the tavern, but as I said before, the tavern here is not really applicable to myself. I might be able to talk with the owner this time if we go there, but there's no guarantee that I will be able to help you.
Yes. The piss
or-
cask.
Or we could go to the Sun Home, and I can see what they know. Besides, I've been away for a while. I should probably report what we found down there.
He's got a point.
Fair enough. That's probably better than my plan.
Mhm.
Besides, I don't want them to think I've gone AWOL.
All right.
Speaking of which, I should probably repay that Izzet alchemist. Well, I'm here.
All right.
So I just diverge from the party for a bit. It's to take care of that.
All right. So. Mhm. All right. So Koss is going towards the Izzet Guild Hall, and Gongoroth is going towards Sunhome. Where are the rest of you going?
Well, like I said, I'm going to the potion shop to take care of the business.
Take care of the what?
Take care of the debt.
Yeah, pay off those potions.
Mm-hmm.
Sylvas will go with Gongoroth. He is kind of afraid of the Izzet Guild Hall.
All right. So.
And I'm just gonna continue with the Sunhome thing too.
All right. All right. So move your characters to where you're going.
That'll work.
Yep.
Put your character right under the place you're going.
Okay.
I'm guessing it's somewhere around here.
Yep. Okay, so I believe we shall start with everyone going to Sunhome. So if I can just move that. All right. Give me one second. It's
I'm just looking in the comments. Gregor
What?
actually accomplished something? I fear the world is coming to an end.
Okay. Actually, instead of Sunhome, we're gonna start with Gregor first. He is going to the comes across a familiar shop, Phoenix Alchemy. So, you come across the store. What do you do?
I enter.
All right, you enter and you see the very familiar nervous Izzet half elf. Oh, hello. How are you?
Oh, well. Just come to pay off the... I struggle to say the word.
Do you mean the debt?
Yes. Could we please get over and done with?
Oh,
I've had a rough day, and I'd rather it go easy. And I'd rather something go easy for me for once.
oh, all right. Well, hand it over.
I handed the money.
All right. Fantastic.
That's 300 gold.
Sorry, what?
That's 300 gold.
Yeah, I believe it was actually 100.
One.
Yeah. At least that's what I got from my notes.
So yeah, 100.
All right. All right. Is that all you're all you're really requesting, or is there something else I can get you, and possibly hold over your head for the rest of your life?
I hand over another three. I hand over another 100 gold. I say, I'd like the same amount of potion.
You want another potion?
The same amount of potions you gave me last.
Okay.
Come by for another refill.
All right. I suppose I can get that. And he does that. He has refilled your potions. Anything else?
Nope. That'll be all.
All right.
Oh, actually, I motion over to my silent. I call my silent spirit, and I ask him to go inside the shop and try to and try to figure out what kinds of potions he has in stock.
Say what?
I call my silent spirit contact over and ask him to go inside the shop and try to determine what kinds of potions and how much of them he has.
All right, your spirit goes over and he starts talking to you, and he says, There are plenty of potions in there, vials of acid, some moderate healing potions, definitely a lot of alchemical components, but nothing much else.
Like nothing that really jumps out?
Nope.
Alright.
Okay. So now we shall move to Koss, who is going to be at. Come on, nice.
Ooh.
All right.
Ooh. Nice music.
Yeah.
StarCraft.
Nope, not StarCraft.
Oh no, Metroid Prime.
Yep.
So you're a man of culture.
Why, yes, I am a man of culture. Thank you very much. All right. So you enter the crackling gates of the Izzet Guildhall Nivix. So, what are you going to do?
Well, I think
Well, first say that this place is very showy.
It's Izzet. What did you expect?
I mean, it's normal. But now I'm going to find my colleague who let this thing escape.
You go to check as you're searching through the guild hall. It's like you go to his office and you find that it's been cleared out.
Hmm. Well, that's more than I could have hoped for.
You said another Izzet scientist walks up to you and says, "Hey, oh, you're here for that guy?"
Yes.
Yeah, it's like after the weird got out and the the structure just spontaneously combusted. Guess who was the one who designed that area? So yeah, he's got a lot to answer for.
Huh.
See, he's very much embarrassed the guild, so I guess that's how it is. Oh, by the way, can I show you something?
Of course.
Yes. See, it's like he shoves a bunch of papers in you. It's like, yeah. It's like, remember how earlier I was telling you about something that could convert that kind of energy to Flubarg energy? But I was wondering, what if we reverse the polarity of the neutron flow?
That is one of the
Quantum
most
physics!
genius ideas I have ever heard.
Hey, we wouldn't be Izzet if we didn't do it.
immediately.
Yes. All right.
Yes, you just have to let me be there for the demonstration, though.
All right. Oh. Okay. Well, I was hoping to do it right now. Is it okay with you?
Ah, perfect.
All right. Yep.
Yeah, I guess we could come along too. I've always liked a good fireworks show.
All right.
I wonder how it happened.
I thought the rest of us were
Yeah,
all
so-
friends.
so-
The remains of the weird to it as well.
Yeah. That's I can take. I can take that, and or you can just report to. You can report to the head scientist if you need to do something with that.
All I was told was to retrieve it. It's probably fine.
All right.
It's not like anything of his, just string to the office is going to be very much used to the guild anyway.
I suppose. Alright, so he moves over to his experiment and says, Alright, you ready?
Always.
Let's make some... And then he pauses and thinks, should I say science or magic? What do you think sounds better?
Magic tech.
I say both.
Both.
It's a bit of a mouthful, though.
Why don't we combine it? Magitech!
Magic.
Alright,
Perfect.
let's make some Magitech! He pulls the lever. Immediately some, just like, the room just floods with electricity. And then, and then it all powers down. Oh! Well,
Clearly,
scratch
we
that
need more
idea.
Power.
Yes, we need more. Yes, I'm going to need more power to get this to work. Oh well, I'll just have to. It's like I know what's wrong. It's just how to get it. Oh well, I'll figure it out later.
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna go get a drink. Do you want to join me, or are you busy?
Honestly, I should probably check on some of my own experiments. I have been gone a little while, and well, you know. Best not to leave them all to the assistants.
That's fair. Alright, so you head back to your office. And it is shambled, organized chaos.
I know where everything is.
Yes.
No one else does.
Mm-hmm. True is it.
Now where did I put that infinity capacitor?
Alright. So you're going to be doing some...
Magitech.
Yep, you're going to be doing some Magitech. Just give me a second.
You okay there?
Yeah, I've had this cough for a while. I'm going in tomorrow to try and get it looked at.
Well, feel better.
This thing's serious.
Yeah. Alright. If this'll frickin' work, we shall move over to everyone who went to Sunhome. And come on. Work.
Cool.
Come on. This is so stupid. Why is this not... Come on, work! I mean, I'm very sorry. That is... Ugh.
Roll 20 some days.
Yep, roll 20 some days. It just don't wanna work.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Come on! Work!
Clearly, I magiteched too hard.
Yeah, you meant, yeah. Yes, clearly.
Yeah, while I'm waiting for this, I looked over in the Brony D&D fans channel and noticed Williams posting a whole bunch of crabs. I am sorry that meme had to become a thing. Because I was playing Kingdom Hearts 3 last night and I was hunting for crabs.
Uh-huh.
I put in a gif of the crab rave just with you.
I think he's already done that.
Yeah, I've already have. All right, there we go.
Hooray!
Okay.
Let's wait. Oh, never mind.
Rejoice. Now we get something Blizzard.
Okay, so you enter
Stormwind.
the guild gates of Sunhome. Overhead, you see skyjack rocks circling over a massive fortress, and you see angels also watching very vigilantly from the tops of the towers and balconies. You hear military drills being performed in the training grounds off in the distance. Where are you going?
Home sweet sun home. Alright.
Really?
Well. Oh, come on.
Let him have his
to.
bit.
I didn't want to, but it was too perfect not to miss. Alright, well, I suppose I should probably find one of my superiors first and inform them what's happened. Alright, well, let's get going.
Alright.
Okay.
Sylvas is just gonna follow.
Alright,
I'll
so...
follow.
Then I was gonna follow.
So,
as well.
immediately a familiar face appears in front of all four of you.
Hi, Lucian.
A blonde-haired half-elf. Oh, hello! It's Gongoroth. It's like, I thought you went AWOL.
That's what I was afraid of.
Oh, you two know each other.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yes. Lucien Lockhart, a friend of mine that I met as a kid. Been sort of a friendly rival since, but when in a pinch, he'll come around.
So, yeah. A couple people thought you went AWOL, but I convinced them that you were simply, you were either missing in action or killed in action. I thought that those were more likely.
No, I was MIA in fact, and these guys can vouch for me.
Yep.
It's like he shrugs. Well, I'm not the one you need to convince, but I'll tag along.
Thanks. Can you show me where our boss is?
All right.
As they're
follow
walking
me. He's walking forward with a little bit of a pep in his step, and he leans back to Gongoroth and says, "Oh yeah, dude. By the way, I despite what it looks, I am really happy that you're alive."
Thanks. You have no idea how close we got to getting killed down there.
Oh, I bet.
Sylvas walks up to Lucian. I see your little cat chase went wild.
Yeah. It's, I don't want to talk about it. Anyways.
Fair enough.
You all stop in front. You all stop in front of an office, and then he knocks on the door. Who is it? This is Corporal Lockhart requesting entry. Granted, you may enter. You open the door and you see a very gruff-looking person sitting at the desk. His hair has turned white with age, but he still looks fairly young. He immediately looks to Gongoroth and says, and he throws a bag of coins at Lucian.
That explains why you seem so chipper.
Hey, win-win.
Anyway,
You made a bet, I see.
I take a step forward and give a salute. Gongoroth Markov reporting back from the field, sir.
he walks over to you and says, "You don't look like you've been in the field. What happened? Give me a full report."
I will explain it to the best of my abilities, sir, but I believe that they can explain a few of the details that I may be missing.
All right. At ease. You only failed to report by 6 hours, and as you know, it takes about 12 hours for us to file a missing persons report. So you're not in as deep of duty.
Understood, sir.
Okay. But in order to maintain discipline within the ranks, I am still going to be required to punish you. Hold out your hand.
Which hand would you prefer, sir?
Your left.
I hold out my left.
He slaps it. Bad.
Oof. I shake the numbness out of my hand.
Alright, so what happens next is the small conversation briefly talking about your brief excursion within the within the sewers, Calrex, and your brief chat with several Demir people. But are you going to say you met Lazov or no?
I'd say no. I vote no.
The smart thing would be to say no, but in character, no. In character, I would be honest and tell him.
So yes, you mentioned Lazov, and So he's sitting at his chair, just like really processing this. So you're all currently under the protection of House Demir.
Yes, sir.
This is interesting information. All right.
Yeah. Apparently, we serve better as bait than as a bounty for them to collect.
Well, I suppose in warped logic that is understandable. All right. Well then, your next mission is to figure out who this Calrex is and why these bodies are disappearing. Is that understood, Gongoroth?
Yes, sir.
All right. You are dismissed.
Thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm.
And may I ask a question, sir, before we leave?
Yes, you may.
Would you, by chance, know of anyone who might have any information on what's been going on with these missing bodies?
No, we've had our efforts tied elsewhere because there have been a few Gruul and Rakdos fellows having a little bit of a scuffle in one of the nightclubs. Apparently, one of the Gruul fellows thought the music sucked. So we're still cleaning that up.
Hey man, Gruul with actual taste? That's weird.
I believe the exact phrasing was, he pulls out a piece of paper and looks at it. Yes. This is what the dossier says. Needs more hitting things. Needs more drums. Lutes and flutes and screams of people, not good music.
Okay. Never mind then. That's standard.
Okay.
All right.
Do the Russians play metal by any chance?
He shrugs. Look, that's just what the dossier says. This is just kind of the stupidity that we deal with.
Well, it always could be worse, I suppose.
Yes. Some days
But
I
still-
wish. Some days I wish for a more interesting day, but I know that wishing for that is a little bit antithetical to our guild's goals, which is peace.
hmm
The root to it is violence.
All right.
Well, yes, thank you, sir, for your time, and we shall be heading out now.
All right. Have a nice day.
You too, sir. Thank you.
All right. That's right, Lucian. As you exit the room, Lucian just kind of smiles and says, "Ain't Captain Filch the best? He's so easygoing."
Thank goodness. If it was someone like Tajik, then I don't even want to know what would happen.
Yeah, you notice that he's just you notice that as he says that name, Lucian kind of rubs his arm.
He's not standing behind me, is he?
Oh no, it's just
Okay.
no, it's just Tajiki yelled at me this morning.
Oh.
Yes. Yeah, he yelled at me more and saying, "Where's Gongoroth? Rah, 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 rah."
Yeah, don't tell me I'm gonna have to go and see him too.
Maybe not, but I'm just saying, be prepared for the anvil to drop.
Yeah, well, it shouldn't be anything too new. Like, I don't think he really cared for me too much anyway, considering difference in views.
Yes. Well,
I mean-
I'm off to go clean latrines. I suppose I've skated that long enough.
Wait, what the heck did you do to get that job?
I just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. So some body said, Sergeant just came out and said, "Hey, I need bodies," and I just happened to be walking by.
Ugh.
So I better get that done before he realizes I haven't done it yet.
Well, at least you won't be swimming in it like we were.
He turns away and says, "You owe me that story in full later."
Yep. Maybe over a beer or something, but yep,
And
until then.
Sylvas is frowning great now. He's gonna hold that over me too.
All right. So, what do you do now?
Alright. Well, I suppose, what do you guys think? Should we go around and try to find someone who knows what's going on, or should we go and regroup with the others?
Well, I suppose this didn't turn out, so I guess my usual plan's probably going to happen again. But we should regroup first to make sure everyone's all right.
Alright then.
And also probably wait for somebody to get back into the call.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, we lost a Gregor.
You lost the Gregor?
We lost a Gregor.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, also,
Uh-oh.
Alright.
Hold on, we gotta rescue Krillin again.
Wow. Shots fired.
Should I go ahead and mark that down as his ninth?
As is what?
His ninth owned, or his Gregor got owned counter?
I think we need to be a little more strict with that.
Yeah, we can't really count everything. It has to be like super big.
Yeah.
Like
I
almost
mean,
dying.
come on.
Yeah, almost dying is usually that. We're still at 6.
Yeah. Yeah, what do you say we take like a 5-minute break?
Alright.
Yeah.
All right.
Fine.
Fine by me.
All right.
I need a drink anyway.
I'll message him. So how's the chat doing? Well, I guess we were just referring to the fact that Gregor is the one that's gone down every session so far.
I am kind of curious to see if the trend will continue.
Knowing our luck, don't know.
Just glad it's not me, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Or
I have had that sort of luck in other games I'm in, so
Hello, door. Oh, that was Josh. Makes perfect sense then.
All right. So everyone have their little break.
I didn't
I got
need
my
it.
I got my
So-
juice.
we good.
We're still waiting on mine to get in here.
Yep.
So if the Boros Guild Hall has the wind music playing, does that mean that the Gruul Guild Hall is going to have the theme? Probably Ogre-Mars?
Say that again.
If the Boros got Stormwind's theme, does that mean that the Gruul is going to get Ogre-Mars theme?
Maybe.
If we ever go to the Gruul Guild, which is probably going to be the least flattering of all the guilds.
Yeah, if you ever actually survive long enough to get there.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. I mean, it's also
that's
kind of the same for the Golari and then Selesnya as well.
Yeah.
Oh boy, those are going to be... Well, yeah, the Golgari is going to be an interesting one.
Yep.
I think just about any guild that has green in it, it's going to be really difficult to get into.
Not
I just-
necessarily.
You already got into one.
That was the...
Simic.
Oh yeah, Simic. Right.
Yeah, water, yeah,
Blue-green. Blue-green.
green.
Yeah, I just don't like the thought of walking in and staring a Gorgon in the face.
Someone's having fun in the chat. And oh
Yeah.
my, we may be having trouble with Gregor here.
Yep.
We might actually have to go and rescue him.
He's being held captive by the potion lady.
Alright, come on. Alright. Alrighty. There we go. Alright.
I'll pick you. So
Yep.
and we had to go.
Nope. Yeah. Hello.
Okay, now I can hear you.
There we
Alright,
go.
there we go.
We hear ya.
Yeah.
Sorry
So
about
we
that.
were saying we might have to rescue you because you paid the apothecary in chocolate coins.
But yeah, our internet cut out. Piece of garbage modem.
Ah,
Oh, okay.
Oof.
Alright, so. Okay, so moving back here.
Very good open, man.
Okay. So,
I hit a wrong button. No, no.
Hey Josh, before I rejoin with the others, is it alright if I do a bit of investigation of my own?
sure. Roll investigation.
Just try to pick up on any rumors that might help.
Okay. Roll it.
Oh.
Wow.
wow.
You are the target of the nat ones tonight.
Alright, that's okay. So you start looking around and and you accidentally bump into someone. Gonna have to ask you to roll a perception check.
Yeah. 1 second.
Alright, where's the perception?
Hold on.
Oh.
I'm trying, it's not going through. Hold on, let me refresh.
Alright,
Oh shoot.
there we go. Alright, Yeah.
There we go.
oh dear.
Let's just go with the last one.
I was gonna go with the first one. I usually always go with the first one. Okay, so it's like you bump into someone. He says, "Oh, I'm really sorry," and then he just continues walking along.
That happened.
All right. So,
Wait. I bumped into him, but I didn't recognize him. Did
No.
my spirit recognize him?
Animamandala donate $2. Nat 1, take a shot. Yeah. Anyways, you looked at him. You didn't seem to recognize him.
No, I know that. But did my spirit recognize him?
Nope.
Hmm.
All right. So, what are you gonna do?
I guess I rejoined the others.
All right. You rejoin the others.
Alright, so everyone here then?
Yep.
Alright.
Any new information about, well, anything?
Yeah. Unfortunately, our resources have been elsewhere, so they have no idea.
I bumped into someone.
Who?
Okay.
Do you know who you bumped into?
No idea.
So, you bumped into someone, and what happened?
I didn't quite get his face, but I feel like I should know him.
Check your pockets.
Yeah.
I checked my pocket.
You realize that you have no money.
Stop! Thief! Nobody likes Gregor from rolling and gets away with it.
Um,
Wow.
I dash over to the thief.
Yeah, you don't know it. You don't know where he is. The thief is long gone.
guess he does get away with it.
Wow.
Gregor just grasps it. He's just tearing out his hair and sinks to his knee.
Wait, I thought you didn't have any hair.
Oh, Oh, Gregor has hair. It's just it's shaved on the sides.
Oh, I thought he lost his hair due to the slime.
No.
Aw.
Thankfully.
There's number 10. Wow. Huh.
Yeah, that. Okay. Alright, so do you want to report this, or how do you want to go about this?
I walk away from the party for a bit and tell my silent spirit to scout the city, looking for anyone with particularly big sexual.
If I may, mind if we go to the weaponsmith? I want to pick up something that I can possibly throw at targets,
Sure.
like darts.
Sure. All right. So you head over to a. So you head over to a shop called the Mystic Blades.
I think we've been here before.
Yep.
And well, let's take a
All
at least
right.
I think that is.
So,
Yep.
are we all going then?
You can come along.
Yeah, I think after that it would be better to travel together.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anima Mandala donated $5. Gregor has been downgraded from Krillin to Charlie Brown. So sad. Oh.
Listen, going from Krill to Charlie Brown is a downgrade?
Good grief.
Oh. All right. Anywho, yeah, Anywho, so you knock on the door and you hear a gruff voice say, "Come in."
Hello again.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah,
It's like you
this
see-
time I'm at.
Yeah, it's like for those not in the know, you see a giant cyclops.
Ah, yes.
Huh.
Well, do you have any darts for sale? I kind of feel like I need something with a bit of range as well.
He looks over and says, "Yes, I have darts."
Okay. How much for 10 darts?
He starts trying to count on his fingers. Well, if one is 5 copper pieces, then 5, 10.
50 copper piece?
There you go. Hold on, don't rush me, Sonny.
Sorry.
Don't rush
Sorry.
me. 5, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 4, 3, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 for 4. Where was I?
20.
20. All right. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 for 5.
Yes.
All right. So if I double that, it would be 50.
All right. Could I also pay using silver, because I believe silver is 1 silver for 10 copper?
Yes. 5 silver. He starts counting on his fingers again. Yes.
Yeah, I will do that. I will hand him 5 silver for 10 darts.
All right. So you get 10 darts.
Oh, I might want to change things around. I might want to grab that. Oh. Ah!
Okay. So gonna do anything else?
I wanted to pick up the darts, so that was kind of it. I'm gonna figure things out here.
All right.
I'm surprisingly still good on arrows, so yeah.
I'm still good on crossbow bolt.
I'm good.
Good.
Ooh. Actually, I go up to the Cyclops. Do you have any powdered silver?
Powdered silver. That seems to be more of a. That seems to be more of a namby-pamby smart person thing.
Right. Do you know of any of these namby-pamby shopkeepers then?
I
Out here.
would. I think someone like that would be in the first district with all the other namby-pambies.
All right. Well, thank you anyway.
All right.
Ah.
All right.
There we go.
All right. Anything else you guys are gonna do?
Nope, that's all I wanted to do.
I don't have any money.
Actually,
I don't have enough to afford what I want to do.
Gregor's just standing there screaming internally.
Well, Gregor, I would give you some of my money, but I just have a feeling this is going to get stolen again. So, no.
DM, would I know if an apothecary might carry powdered silver?
Depends on the apothecary.
Okay. Yeah. Are you guys okay if I take a visit to the local apothecary, see if they got what I'm looking for?
That's fine.
Thanks.
Fine.
Yep.
Sorry, it's just going to be a quick in and out. So, hey, Gregor, didn't you say you were going to visit an apothecary?
I already did.
All right. Would you mind leading us over to her? Or him?
And right this way.
Thank you.
All right. So you're heading back to Phoenix Alchemy. Hello. How are you doing?
Hello. I am here about some powdered silver. Would you by chance have any on you?
Oh, I in fact do have some on me. What do you? So that will be 2 silver pieces.
All right, for how much? I don't need too much.
About he tries to figure out how to say this. Tablespoons worth.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I suppose that will do.
All right. So you add a small pouch of silver dust.
Okay.
That poor hippogriff.
Mind if I ask what that's for?
Come on. I just need it for something, and I can't seem to click on the. Oh, there we go. There. And how much would that weigh on me?
Like nothing.
Okay. And to answer your question, I kind of need that powder for a little something.
Spell, perhaps? I guess we'll figure that out later. Let's. Shall we head to the tavern and see if we can find anything or?
Sure. Just hope I'll never have to use this stuff, but. Yep, I'm done here. Sorry about that.
All right. All right. So, what are you guys gonna do now?
We're going to head to the yellow cask to see if we can gain information off the people. Although, I'm going to have to see if I can speak to the owner outside.
What about the Rectus nightclub?
So I think that was in a different district.
No, there was pretty maybe.
I think this would be the right district for such a place. Much rowdier.
I hope I wrote it down because it was.
Yeah, I have the notes right here. There is a nightclub around here.
Oh, the Cross Candles.
Yep.
Hoping I wouldn't have to go there, but I guess that'd be another place to start. Very well, let's go to the nightclub.
All right, you're gonna head over to the nightclub. All right, so you.
Sorry.
Well, it is a nightclub.
So you head over to this kind of blackish looking building with a lot of elaborate metal work in front of it. It's got a sort of plaque in front of it in the shape of what else? Cross candles. And you see two very big humans without shirts on, but they have sort of helmets that sort of look like boilers.
Huh.
And they're looking at each person who's walking into the club.
Interesting.
You put two and two together that those are bouncers.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So,
Right.
Are you gonna walk in?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to try to walk in.
All right.
Why do I feel like this is the start to a joke?
Uh-huh.
All right.
I give a little mock bow as we pass by.
All right. You give a little bow as you pass by, and then they're just watching you go in.
Yep. That seems so good.
All right. So you enter the nightclub, and you hear like very strange music, like something that you've never heard. It's very it's very low music. It's like there's definitely an undercurrent of lowness, but there's also a lot of like high pitched flute music and guitar music being played on top. It assaults your senses in every sense of the manner. It's like the smells are very vibrant. The light, all the torch lights. It's like you can tell that they're magically enchanted to just dance.
Hmm.
Oh,
this is
speaking of
certainly
music,
interesting.
can we get some on? Speaking of music, can we get some on?
Get some what?
Get some music on for the club.
I was not prepared for you guys to go to the nightclub, so.
Oh,
Oops.
sorry.
Yeah.
That's kind of why I suggested the tavern, but things happen.
Yeah. Isn't there a saying, keepers know everything?
Keepers? Keepers?
I
What?
don't know.
No,
I don't know what he's talking about either.
no, barkeepers.
Oh.
Sorry
Yeah,
about that.
That might be an idea, but I think I'm gonna have Sylvas roll stealth because he kind of just wants to passively watch. Is that all right?
Why would you roll stealth if you're just gonna watch?
Well, doesn't want to be really talked to except for any members of the party.
Oh, by the way, Josh,
Yep.
when the guy made off with my money, did he eat all of it or just the?
The spirit followed it, but he hasn't returned.
Yeah, I'll just stick with the party then.
All right.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you earlier.
Yeah, the spirit. The spirit left to try and find him, but he hasn't returned.
No, I meant when he made off with my money, did he just take the gold or did he make off with all of it?
He took away all your gold.
So I still have my silver and copper.
Yeah. Yep. So, as you're walking into the nightclub, you see that there's a lot of people chatting, and a couple of very skimpy females in leather clothing handing drinks to people. What do you do?
This better not be spiked with anything.
Seems
Taking out
like
the tray.
seems like this would be a good time to get something to drink.
Yep.
I would suggest not having anything to drink right now. We don't exactly need a bunch of drunks while we're on job.
I don't drink alcohol, so that's fine.
I can moderate myself.
That being said, Sylvas gives 1 silver over to Gregor. I still owe you the silver piece.
Some consolation for today. I take the piece.
And it sounds like you at least need something for some good news.
I don't know. I think Arwen just tries to blend in with the crowd a little bit.
All right.
She's just go with emotion.
All right.
Can I inspect my drink to see if it's been laced with any?
You check your drink, and you're pretty sure it hasn't been laced with anything.
Well, you can never be too sure.
All right.
I'm just interested in trying a variety.
All right, and then all of a sudden, the music just goes completely silent.
Perception?
This is not
Yep.
a thing.
Okay. There we go. There's my dice. Oh, I don't see anything.
All right.
Oh,
You're up.
keep
Well,
going.
you all look and you see that a curtain in the back is rising, and then you see someone walking out the stage. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Crossed Candles. Who here is ready for the freak show? And then immediately the entire nightclub just starts clapping.
As if this place wasn't enough of one.
This should be interesting.
All right.
Yeah.
So, you all know the rules. After the first two performances, there are it is open performance night. So, we shall have the first two performances on the stage shortly.
Don't look at me. I'm not going up.
So, what happens first is immediately coming from off stage is this strange wheel that is set up that has fire shooting off of it, and there's someone in the wheel just rolling around, just spinning and dancing. Immediately, the crowd is just like giving like some ahs and whoops.
Now I'm just thinking of fairly odd parents. It's wheel of torture.
All right, and then another Rakdos performer comes out, and as the person is spinning and moving around, the other performer is throwing knives at them, and the person in the wheel is just dodging them.
Impressive.
But not by moving their torso or legs or anything, but just by manipulation of the wheel.
Very impressive.
Impressive.
Oh.
And then the wheel stops, and the other person throws a knife right at their face, and then the person in the wheel catches it with their teeth. Immediately,
Nice.
everyone in the nightclub just starts, just erupts into cheers.
I clap along.
Yeah, and they
I
step
clap as well.
they step on stage and give a very extravagant bow.
Not bad.
I'm suitably impressed.
And that was our performers, The Wheel of Pain. Did we like those, everybody?
Could use a bit more mutilation.
Oh, dear.
Shush. Shush.
All right, and next, with our next performer, we have someone not from the Rakdos Guild who is going to be regaling us with some music. Apparently, I don't know. It's are we willing to give them a chance? Because they got a huge act to follow.
Eyes open. That could be our guy.
Yeah, let's just wait a moment, see where this takes us.
And then it's like there are some cheers, but they're not as strong.
Woo.
Yay.
So, all right, well, bit of a tough crowd. Let's see if you can do it. If not, well, you all have daggers under your chairs.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Nice.
free dagger.
Free dagger.
And remember, those are from
Into my ropes.
mutilating performers only. If we catch you stealing them, well, we're probably gonna slit your throat and dump you out in the ditch.
I'm putting this
That's
right
fair.
back.
I've got my own. Thank you.
I'm keeping my hands on the table.
All right. Immediately you see immediately you see someone from the Azorius step on stage.
Huh.
Do we recognize them?
No.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. That's someone from. Yes, and someone from the.
Do we at least know what he...
It's immediately this Azorius person pulls out a scroll and reads from it. To Gruul, walk into a bar. It hurt.
I immediately grab out the dagger from underneath my chair and throw it at him.
Nope, stopping. I'm stopping right there.
Stopping.
You gotta stop it. Okay. Both of you roll reflex save. Dexterity saves in order to get him.
Okay, I've got. I'll just keep my mouth shut. There we go. 19.
All right, and Arwen, roll your attack. It's got to be over a 19 in order to actually throw it at him.
Okay. Just a d20.
Chill.
No, roll a d20 plus your dexterity modifier.
Okay, so dexterity.
Nope. So immediately, Sylvas sees that you're about to throw the dagger and immediately catches it.
Nope.
Come on! Come on!
No. They're gonna make fun of all of us. No.
But it's the easiest target ever!
I know how these work. They make fun of everyone. Don't worry about it. It's not anything against you.
Fine.
It's like the Azorius. It's like the Azorius starts looking in the crowd and starts trying to look for other people to mock. And then his eyes land on Gregor.
Oh no!
Oh boy!
Here comes more of that counter.
And then looks at their piece of parchment. It suddenly smells of hypocrisy in here. Oh look, if it isn't the Orzhov Syndicate.
I cast command.
Oh.
You're about to cast command. You're gonna cast command.
Yes.
All right.
So it can be any one-word command, right? Or just
yeah. Yep. Dance. All right. So that was not a safe throw. So so immediately the Azorius person begins to dance. And then he just gives a, and then immediately you notice that everyone in the Rakdos area is laughing. But it's, and then the Azorius starts looking around and centers on Sylvas, and looks at the piece of parchment. I'd imagine that someone from Selesnya would be very terrible with romance because when you kiss them, it tastes like trees.
Now, do you want me to throw the dagger?
Let me say my piece. Oh, and I see that you're so high and mighty up on the stage because you're Azorius. You like flying through the sky. He's joining in on this.
And then the Azorius looks at you and says, "Oh, he's like looking through his parchment while he's trying to dance." It's like, he's looking around and trying to find other people. It's like, a Boros person. Is he standing up straight because he's got a stick up his butt? Or is that just his love of swords?
Is that supposed to be an innuendo?
Possibly. It's like, didn't even go.
Yeah.
How far
That's
away is he?
Great.
About 40 feet.
Don't.
Never mind.
It's like a dagger. A dagger immediately just starts sailing through the air and it hits him in the chest, and he falls down.
Thank you.
And then everyone starts cheering.
Do we see who threw the dagger?
Nope.
Can we roll perception to see if we saw who threw it?
Yes.
Very well. I'm not seeing
roll for
anything.
that as well.
Ooh.
Actually, nothing.
I might as well too. Whoop. Oh.
I think I probably had a little too much to be very perceptive.
Some sort of humanoid threw it at them. It was someone from the Rakdos. You could tell from their clothing. It's like, you suck at telling jokes! Inflect!
I mean, he very well knew that he would not get tomatoes thrown at him, right?
And then the main performer comes on stage and says, "Oh dear, it seems like he couldn't stick the landing, so the landing stuck him."
He didn't get the point that his joke sucked.
She takes the dagger out of his chest and throws it back to the throws it back to the Rakdos in the chair. All right, it is now open performance night, and keep in mind, she points to the dead guy on the stage. Risk versus reward.
Yeah, Sylvas is sitting back down.
As interesting
I don't
as
know
this
if I have any
is,
performance skills here.
as interesting as this has been, would you care to remind me why we're here again? Because I thought we had to. Because I thought we had a bunch of kidnappings to figure out.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
we're trying to figure out information, not mess around. That's why I'm sitting down.
Yeah, I think this place is a bust, unfortunately. We have a little joke.
I
We
raised
have
my
a little
hand.
bit of laugh out of it.
Well, we haven't exactly asked around either.
I raise my hand. I'll join in.
Oh, looks like we've got a volunteer. What name shall we call you? And then she pulls you closer. It's like, okay, really, what's your name? Let me know let me know right now, so if I can change it to something good, I can have a little bit of time.
Out of character, Krillin.
Krillin. No, I'm sticking with that. Krillin.
Krillin. I can work with that. It's like, all right, we have Crazy Krillin. All right, show us your performance. All right, roll performance.
Your fingers crossed.
I'm not.
Ooh.
I'll get the own counter ready.
All right. Immediately as you step on stage, you get a dagger thrown at you.
Oh,
Yep.
It's like
My turn.
Boo! Taxman!
Taxman's gonna become a taxidermy here in a second.
Oh, nice.
Did I get hit?
Nope. It missed you.
I've heard of toxic performances, but this is ridiculous.
Wow. Wow.
May I? In fact, however, since you seem so bored, how about you provide the entertainment? I cast command on him.
All right. That is all right. So, what's your command word?
Bark.
So, that is a fail. That is a failed cast. That is a failed save, and immediately the person who threw the dagger at you begins barking like a dog.
Wow. You have too much fun with that spell.
Everyone in the Rakdos everyone in the area is just cracking up, and they start cheering. It's like make him do something else.
How many spell slots do you even have?
Oh, this is a domain. I can cast it whenever I want.
Oh.
Which is why he's flailing it around.
Yep.
All right, do it.
By the way, people, I take requests.
One person pulls up his Rakdos friend and says, make him say something stupid. All right. Okay, so the Rakdos person starts uttering absolute nonsense.
It's that one scene from Bruce Almighty.
Yeah. That's exactly what it is.
I don't know. I can't tell the difference.
And then I look over at Sylvas, and I cast command on him.
Oh, Sylvas! Yep, Sylvas, make a wisdom save. Oh!
Oh no!
Wow.
All right, so what's your one-word command?
Dance.
Can I roll performance?
Yes, you may. Dance.
Oh no! Oh. That might save it. That might save it.
Welcome to session 4, where we get nothing done.
All right, so immediately the performance go. Okay, so Sylvas is not used to dancing while mind controlled, so he kind of trips over. He kind of trips over himself, and yeah, it wasn't a cool routine, but it was a comedy routine. And then everyone's it's like everyone in the nightclub is shouting, Krillin! 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 Krillin!
And
That's amazing.
And then the counter goes down by 1.
You know what? I probably deserved that with all my quips, but Sylvas is still gonna glare at Gregor.
Yeah, then all of a sudden, Gregor, the ringmaster walks on stage and is like, well, give it up for Crazy Krillin, the controller! Anima Mandala, $2, Gregor's Revenge.
Nice.
And that she slips up, you notice that she has slipped some money into your pocket. It's like a little bribery for you to come back.
I shoot her a wink.
All right, you have had 50 gold pieces into your purse.
I'm just gonna be like, okay, fine. Apparently, people want me to dance. I'm just gonna speak to him. At least try and get some information while I'm distracting the crowd.
All right.
Yeah, Sylvas goes up on stage and does his usual blade dance routine.
All right. Roll performance with advantage.
Ooh.
Wow, that's taking a level low.
Wow, that's a 19.
Holy crap. Okay. So what happens is you immediately step on stage and this is a very complicated routine. You start juggling your blades. You're kicking the blades in mid-air. Everyone's just ooh, ah. The ringmaster's yes, a blade dancer from Selesnya. I don't even need to make a joke. That's just funny.
Keep your eyes peeled. The show isn't over yet. Someone make rolls to get information, please.
Yep, I'll do.
All right, so everyone roll investigation.
All right. Where is it? Oh.
All right. So, Koss, you've been moving over to the you've been chatting it up with the with the bartender, and he actually he looks at you and say, "Hey, what'll it be?"
Surprise me.
Surprise you? Last time I said surprise, that last person who said surprise me, I never saw him again.
Ooh, tempting.
Well, I assure you, I'm a little more adventurous than the last one.
All right. He gives you a very strong drink.
All right.
And they just leans on his hands and just grins like he's very much anticipating something.
All right, let's try this.
All right, you take a drink. I'm gonna have to ask you to roll a Constitution save.
Constitution save, eh?
Yep.
Oh boy.
All right. Whatever this drink is, it is very spicy. And then immediately you start sweating beads and you're kind of fanning your mouth.
Oh.
And then he starts laughing at you.
It's good stuff. What do you put in it?
Oh, nothing. Just a bunch of spices, a little bit of fermented apples, cinnamon, alcoholic wheat. So, I'm glad you enjoyed that. The last person I gave that to didn't. Some people have no sense of humor.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, Zorius types.
You give them one drink which changes their colors at random, and they go run screaming.
He ran. Oh yeah, you should have seen his face. It turned absolutely red, and he was saying that he was shouting curses at me, saying, "I will find a law that there is a law that this is breaking." And wait, yeah. And I told him good luck, and he hasn't come back since. So I'm guessing that he didn't find that law.
Probably the only laws that got broken are public disturbance laws. I imagine running through the streets.
Probably.
Well, besides, I have to say though, it is I'm not just here to learn all your brewing secrets. I have heard there have been some rumors of, well, not just rumors, but disappearances around recently. Kidnappings and other sorts of things. And
Kidnappings? I mean, I've heard disappearances, but it's the first time I've heard of kidnappings.
Well, at least that's my suspicion. No way official, of course.
Well, he leans back. He leans closer to you. Between you and me, I did see something weird.
Oh?
There's a down the street. Down the street, I remember seeing a group of goblins chatting over something, and there was an unconscious citizen right next to them, and I didn't really pay any heed. They weren't bothering me. But if you're looking for missing people, I suggest that's where you start. Consider this little tip on the house for enjoying my drink.
I thank you. And another. I shall enjoy it again.
All right. He puts one down. Roll another Constitution save.
Meanwhile, we're getting to the end of the act. Is it alright if I roll an acrobatics check to see?
Yeah, it is. It's all right, Koss. You are now intoxicated.
Alrighty then.
I'll go ahead and roll my acrobatics.
Drunk. This gotta be fun.
Oh, that's okay.
Yep. You immediately finish with a double backflip, and then you land with the splits, and then everyone's just—it's like half the crowd is like, "Ooh!" in pain, and the others are like, "Whoa!"
And that's why you don't mind control me. Looks at Gregor. I can do fine on my own, thank you.
And you hear someone in the crowd. It's like, "Woo! Tree hugger! Go tree hugger!" And then everyone just starts yelling at the crowd, "Tree hugger! Tree hugger! Tree hugger! Tree hugger!"
I have a name, you know. It's Sylvas. Sylvas.
Yeah, and then the remaster moves over to your shoulder. It's like, "Yes, but here, your name is Tree Hugger now."
Yeah. I tried. Can I roll a persuasion, actually?
Sure.
Okay. Yes! Yes!
Wow. Ooh.
They're chanting my name.
Fine then. Sylvas Star, the Tree Hugger!
So close.
Oh dear.
Alright.
Good.
Sylvas rejoins the group. Well, that was refreshing.
All right.
So I take it we all see Gregor completely wasted.
I haven't drunk yet.
Oh no, Koss is a little waste. Koss is a little wobbly as he rejoins you.
What did I say about getting drunk while on the job?
I thought I was the drinker here.
Gregor, can you do something about his drunken stupidity?
I'll see what I can do. Can I cast resistance so his Constitution saving throw can help him?
Resistance? Unfortunately, no. That would have to be what's the word? Yeah, you'd have to do some sort of like restoration spell.
I know. I was hoping not to expend any spell slots.
Yeah, but kind of need him to sober up. I'd use my method, but Kind of nowhere near sewer water again.
All right. Cure wounds.
This is not, I'm gonna be honest, this is not how I expected the story to go.
Hey, we just made things interesting.
Alright, so, you meet it, so yes, the intoxication immediately leaves you, Koss. And you have a bit of a hangover. Alright.
Who is now mute?
And you're supposed to be the smart one?
Alright.
All right, Grand Chemist or beer goggles. Let's get to move.
Koss, you muted. We have a missing Koss report.
Yeah, apparently he's muted himself.
Oh, whoops, sorry.
Yep.
Apparently unintentionally.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, that was accidental.
Yeah.
Didn't realize I was muted.
So apart from getting drunk, did anyone figure anything out?
Sorry, I was
Yes.
being a distraction.
I'm sorry. Did you think I was doing nothing there the whole time? A little bit of alcohol is often the best way to loosen up a social situation, I've found.
Yes, but not enough. But not when you start to get drunk off it.
Ha! No, that's the time when it's best. But tell me, did you find anything?
I agree.
No, I did
Nope.
not find out anything. And I
Well,
didn't
I
get drunk
did.
either.
I got drunk and I did, so perhaps you should try it sometime.
I will drink, but not while on the job.
And if drinking is your job?
I don't know how to answer that because it's not my job.
Well, win-win for you.
Very well. Perhaps this information is best discussed once we leave.
Okay, I suppose we go ahead and leave then.
If we think
Before I
we're
leave,
done
I-
here.
Before we leave, I wave to the rest of the crowd. Thank you. You've been a good audience, but maybe get better. But maybe get some better decor next time. It makes my wrist bleed just by looking at it.
Alright. Oh, yes. Also, the Rakdos ringleader has slipped you gold as well, Sylvas.
All right.
40 gold.
Ooh, that's nice.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Hey, that's good. Alright. Okay. So, I think we're about, it's been about 3 hours, so I think now's probably a good time to call it.
All
Yeah,
right.
thank you.
Yeah, probably.
Alright. So,
This
yeah.
was getting to the point where I should probably be getting to sleep soon.
Yep. So, yeah.
All right. I guess we'll have to give up the RE signal and see if we can get this going for a couple weeks down the road.
Yeah, but yeah, so this was an interesting session. It was pure roleplay.
I was
Pretty
certainly not expecting to get mind controlled.
Yeah, Yeah.
Dunce.
I really didn't do a lot in terms of role playing as well.
Yeah, well, it was interesting. You guys met Lazov. You guys met, yeah, you guys figured out that things are a little bit bigger, but you also had a pretty good time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was not expecting to do that well on a performance check. Not
That
for
was
that.
a pretty nice performance check.
Yeah, 19 on the die. I will take it.
Yep.
I also
Oh,
didn't expect to succeed on all those command checks.
yeah.
Kidding.
You're
Yeah.
just spamming that spell. This
Like-
is like, wow,
They're domain
it's working
spells.
every time.
They're designed to be spammed.
Yep.
Has anyone actually succeeded against a save against your command spell yet?
Nah, yeah.
Nope.
It's... So yeah.
There were
So yeah. Here's the question.
checks during the Krenko campaign.
Yeah. So here's something that I do want to ask you, Mind's Eye. Do you mind if I put a Gregor-owned counter onto the stream?
At this point, everyone's expecting it to be on there, so...
Yeah, everyone's practically
It must
expecting it
be.
at this point.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah.
have it make the ping sound effect whenever it...
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So I think
It
we
would
got.
be complete without it.
I
Alright.
half want it to just be the Krillin-owned count with just Gregor sloppily pasted over it.
Yeah. All right. So thank you all for joining me on this. Thank you, everyone in the group once again for being for being awesome patrons.
You're welcome.
No problem.
Anima
pleasure.
Mandala said, "Hey Josh, what about a top 10 D&D player characters we all have for favorites? Who are yours?" I am not going to play favorites from my group.
Please don't.
I'm not going to
Yeah.
play favorites. So, anyways, so yeah, thank you all in the audience for watching
what
this.
about videos on individual characters and what you like about them?
Maybe. Anyways, thank you all, and I shall see you all next month. Have a lovely, lovely day. Take care.